Hello everyone, welcome back to a speed build this time. We're in Oasis Springs in the 40 by 30 lot and we're gonna build a family home. The inspiration I got from this was actually from, well, Pinterest, I believe. I just wanted a home with a courtyard in the middle of it, and I thought an area to do that in would be Oasis Springs. You could also do it in like Solani and things like that, but I just wanted a hot climate sort of world. And actually, this was the first time I ever even built in Oasis Springs. I didn't really like the look of this world. I've honestly never played in it, and it's so bad because Oasis Springs was one of the first few worlds that came out in The Sims. So yeah, it's crazy that I haven't really played in it before, but I have to say I really like it. And this house, the way it turned out, was perfect for family gameplay. I feel it's all on one level, which is really easy as well. I like playing all on one level in a home. And after I built this, I straight away started playing in it. I made a family. I've been playing for like a few days now in this home. And first of all, I was like, oh, I'll just play test it. But then I just got so into it, and yeah, I don't know. To me, that's a good sign that I enjoyed playing in the slot and that it's a nice family home. So I hope you guys find the same if you do want to get this slot. Beware though, there is some CC. As always, I use the same CC, so I will link it all down below, but I use the bathroom windows a lot, and the dividers and things like that are from the Eco Lifestyle pack, I believe. Unless those are also CC, I'm confused. But I have to say that's a good sign because the content in the Eco Lifestyle pack is so nice. They did such a good job with it, and this was like the first build that I really experimented with a lot of it, and I have to say I'm very impressed. So that's already a good sign to me about how much effort they put into the objects in the pack. But yeah, Oasis Springs family home. There's 3 bedrooms, so there's like a master bedroom and there's 2 kids bedrooms. I will only show one of the kids bedrooms because the other one I made it for a toddler, but during my gameplay the toddler aged up and I actually changed it into a kids bedroom, which I'm happier with because the bedroom for the toddler was really big, and I don't know about you guys, but for a toddler there's not enough things to kind of fill the room with. So yeah, I'm going to redecorate it for a kid's bedroom and then I'll upload it into the gallery for you guys. I did make a few small changes whilst I was like, you know, player testing it and stuff. But yeah, the house as you see it now is basically how it does look at the end of the build as well. The home itself, the idea that I was going with, it's for a woman who transitioned from a man to a woman, and she is originally from Solani, but she's moved to Oasis Springs, another hot kind of climate place, because yeah, I'm guessing her family maybe didn't want to be part of it, maybe they're not in contact anymore, so she's moved away to Oasis Springs. But she's very successful. She's an amazing musician. And by the way, I downloaded her from the gallery, so I'll try to find her again and maybe leave the name for you guys down below because she's beautiful. But yeah, I made her a successful musician and actually artist too. She's very good. She's very talented. And yeah, I wanted her to be very family oriented, so she adopted 2 kids who are absolutely adorable. I love them so much. And yeah, they have the best time in this house. There's like a music room, there's like a kids sandy play area outside. I don't know, it's just a house with a lot of things that you can do as a family. Like the swimming pool in the courtyard is really cool as well. So yeah, I love how they turned out. But yeah, I try to put that personality in with the music room as well. And one of the kids, the girl, I believe, I don't remember the names, guys, I'm sorry. Here I am saying like I'm so attached and I don't even remember the names, but the little girl, she wants to be an adventurer when she grows up, so I used a lot of the tiny travelers, I believe, the CC pack from Harry, and Harry and Felix Andre, I believe. And it just suited her so much because she wants to be, you know, this traveler, explorer. She loves animals. They have a dog in the house as well. So I just went crazy with that pack in that room. I absolutely loved how it turned out. And the other child, it's a boy, I believe, and he's quite into acting. He's quite sporty, so I think when I redecorate his room, I'll make it very sort of sporty, but also with a few like movie posters and things like that. He loves video games, so I'll try to add those things. I might even add like a little TV with a games console, so when his friends come around, they can just hang out in his room. But yeah, love how it turned out. I love it. Honestly, and I don't know, it's the fact that with the bathroom pack you can have these big windows, so when you're playing the game and you're kind of like on the Sims level, so not like the bird eye view, but you know, at an angle with the Sims, just anywhere you look you'll have so much light coming in. You'll get all these amazing views outside with all these rocks and mountains, and yeah, I don't know, I just love how it turned out, honestly. So yeah, here it is. It's coming together slowly. I'm using a lot of these sort of dividers, and the new fence from Eco Lifestyle is really beautiful, and the color like swatches match perfectly. But I'm using a lot of them because, as I mentioned, the house is on the first floor, so people would easily look into it otherwise. And also the main sim, as I mentioned, she's a famous musician, so because she's a bit of a celebrity, I would imagine they'd want more privacy. Hence why all of their gardens are kind of, you know, fenced in, and yeah. But the gardens at the back of the house, they have got a bit more views, like open views. Whereas the front here, of course, you can see there's high fence and things like that. So that was where I was going with that, but you can easily change it if you wanted it to be a bit more open. But the gardens of the home are absolutely my favorite part, because I think there's about 4 gardens in total. I don't know, like 4 little gardens. And the front one here is going to be like a little spa garden. So it's going to have a meditating yoga mat. It's going to have like a little fountain, very calm and tranquil. Another one is going to be like for the barbecue and outside dining space. And then we also have like a little kids sandbox area. And then upstairs on the roof, I went ahead and even put a little hot tub up there. So I wanted for the main sim to kind of have her own little getaway from the kids. You know, they can't find her up there. So she might host some parties, and there's like a little bar up there. So yeah, I really like that idea. But yeah, I'm enjoying this family, and also it's one of the rare cases where I'm playing like a single parent as well. Which I really do enjoy, because I don't know, I can focus a lot on the kids, and that's really nice to me. I think there's a lot of kind of, well, I don't know, I was going to say there's a lot of gameplay with kids, but that's debatable. I just feel like with kids I don't have enough time to do everything, but it's not that there's too much to do, if that makes sense. What I did download though, and I'll definitely link it down below as well for you guys, but there's 2 mods from Kawaii Stacy, and if you guys use mods, definitely check out Kawaii Stacy. The Slice of Life mod is a must, but also there's 2 like children related ones, I guess you could say. One being an education sort of, education mod, where your kids will actually gain skills from going to school, which I think is an absolute must, right? That your kids actually get something from going to school or doing their homework. Right now they don't, and the only time you have really to work with skills is probably at the weekend. So that's one of the things I really like. And there's things like working from home, I think, like, you know, school, what is it, homeschool, is that the word I'm looking for? I don't know, I'm tired, the heat is getting to me, but yeah. And also for toddlers, they can go to daycare and like learn different things. So I think that's such a nice idea. And then the other mod is for after school activities. So right now we've got Scouts and the Drama Club, I believe. Whereas with the mod, there's like so many. I don't even know how many there are, like 20 or something. And yeah, it just gives your kids so much more basically to do than just the normal two activities that we have in the game. So yeah, I'll link those down below. Definitely worth checking out, and I've been enjoying those now with my, you know, very family oriented gameplay that I have. So definitely recommend those. So this is where I mean that I forgot her name, the main sim that I created, I'm sorry, but she's a famous musician. She has her own little music room in the house, and she even has like a camera set up and some cool lights, because maybe I thought she could record music at home as well. I don't know, maybe, you know, in The Sims I don't really think you can do that, but I just wanted to imagine that you could. So maybe she's got like her own little group of people, and then she records some songs or music videos or whatever. And yeah, they have a little pet dog as well. Absolutely love him. Again, forgot his name. Forgot all of their names. I'm terrible, but yeah, I mean, it's nice. I just sometimes like the pets in the game really get on my nerves. I love to have pets in the family, but it's so hard to look after them. And in this house particular, like as I said, we don't really have just one garden, so sometimes he will poop like near the swimming pool, or I don't know, at some like random spot in the house where I just think, why on earth would you poop there? Just stop. So yeah, I don't know, pet gameplay is difficult. I feel it feels really like a chore. Oh, having said that as well, I didn't even add a laundry room here. I did add the laundry hampers to begin with, but then I took them out because, again, I don't know about you guys, but it's so difficult sometimes, especially when you want to like level up your Sims, or you want them to spend time together, and then you've also got to do laundry. And what really annoys me, I don't know if someone's found a way around this, but even if you have like a butler or a maid, they will do the laundry for you, bearing in mind they might die because of the lint tray in the dryer. But if they don't die, then they will, like, you know, get your clothes and then they will just put them somewhere. They won't put them away, they will just put them somewhere. And then if you forget to then like put them away, like, you don't have clean clothes again for a while. And I don't get why that's a thing. Why would you have two different options to put clothes away and to put clothes down after they're done from the dryer? It just confuses me. It just confuses me. I just don't know. So yeah, that's why I just thought, you know what, for this house, I'm not even adding laundry. I need to look after the kids, I need to look after the dog, I just don't have time. That's my little rant about laundry. And oh my goodness, another rant. I'm sorry, I'm going off, but this is something that I've seen someone comment recently on a Sims video somewhere. I don't know, I watch a lot, but one of the comments was, you know, why are more people offended that we can't change the ceiling colors? And I 100% understand this. I feel like at some point a lot of people talks about it, especially like James Turner, I remember when he was building a lot. But now no one talks about it. And, you know, they've already updated our windows and doors, which is amazing. We can freely move them around. But ceilings, come on. Like, how beautiful would it have been here to have some wood beams on the ceilings, or even like concrete beams, or even just having a warm toned ceiling instead of just stark white. And especially when you build like older style homes, like modern, it doesn't look too bad, you know, you can kind of get away with it. But the more traditional looking houses, it just does not make sense all the time. So I don't know, I hope they change that one day. I feel like it's such an easy thing to do, you know. Not saying that it's easy in general, of course there will be some, you know, hard work with it, but I feel like it's one of the easier things you can do to fix the game. It's easier than fixing like the gameplay, let's say. So I don't know, but yeah, I saw that recently. I was building something as well. I don't think it was this house in particular, but another one, and I thought, oh, you know, why can't I change the ceiling color? So yeah, that's my rant of the day. That's just my rant of the day. But yeah, I haven't uploaded too much recently. I wanted to do another video after my last one. But honestly, it was two things. I was waiting for my new glasses to be ready with a new subscription. So my eyes really used to hurt, and I just thought, oh, I can't kind of push myself and strain my eyes too much whilst I'm waiting for it. And also, it's been so hot here. I know that a few countries have been hit pretty bad with the hot weather. I think UK is also one of them, but yeah, here in the Netherlands it's been quite bad this week. And I don't know, I'm one of those people that get really affected by the warm weather. Like, I usually get migraines and things like that, and I just feel so tired. I think a lot of people do, it's not just me, I'm sure. So yeah, it's not been a great week, but I don't know, after I built this house, I really wanted to do a video on it, because I really enjoy this one. And yeah, even my partner, when I kind of showed him the house, he was like, yes, like you should definitely you know, make a video from this one. So he's so supportive, bless him. And I was like, hey, don't worry, I'm on it already. But yeah, I've been having fun with Sims, I really have. Now that all the mods have been updated, like, my game is just, yeah, completely back to normal. I've got more of the mods for children, so I don't know, I'm just excited. I'm excited to play it, and I really should play a bit more of the eco lifestyle gameplay. I've been building a lot of that pack, but I haven't been playing a lot of it, so yeah. I think actually the next build I should do, what I want to do, so you guys probably know that in the Port Promise sort of part of the world, of the new world, there's a lot, you know, that a lot of people built the shipping container homes in. But I was thinking it's quite a weird lot to put a house in, because it's like in the docks, isn't it? Just near shipping containers. So maybe we should make like a shipping container, but then like a community lot, or some sort of like industrial looking turned eco community lot there. And then maybe making that the community garden or community makerspace and stuff. I don't know. But yeah, I don't know. I just had that idea to make a community lot there. So I'll look into it. That could be quite nice, I think, to do for that lot in particular. Because if you live there, I feel like you're quite far away from everything. Like, it's very, I don't know, it's just very separate from everything, isn't it? It's a bit strange. So but yeah, let me know, guys, if you've been playing a lot with the new pack, Eco Lifestyle, and if you've been enjoying it. I've had like a lot of good things about it. Obviously some improvements to be made, but I don't know. I mean, on one hand, I feel like we should keep criticizing EA sometimes with the packs and the things they release and the bugs in the game, especially after the updates and things like that. But sometimes I'm like, you know what? Fair play to them. This isn't a bad pack. It's fun. A lot of people enjoy it. A lot of good items from it. Let's just, you know, leave it as it is. So I feel like that with the new pack. I think they did a pretty good job. I can't really complain with it. But yeah, that's just my 2 cents on it. Of course, everyone's got their own opinions, and I think it really, with such a pack, I think it really depends on your own gameplay and what you want from your game, and you know, if the objects that they released are even your cup of tea, you know, things like that. So, but yeah, the house is coming along. This whole part of the upper part of the house is going to be like the kitchen, dining room, living room, quite open plan, very bright and airy, of course. You guys know that I love that. So yeah, it's just supposed to be like a family space. And it does work really well in the game. My Sims usually sit at the dining table, actually, not even the kitchen, which is very strange, but I do appreciate that. The dining room is put to good use, but also is the dining table outside, which we will see a bit later on. They also use that sometimes. And I don't know, but I found that like the Sim I have who has the loves outdoor trait, she sits outside more. So I don't know if that's actually part of the trait, which would be really cool, or if it's just a coincidence. I'm not sure, but either way, I do enjoy that about her, because she can sit outside and she has like a good what is it, the moodlet, you know, like a happy moodlet from being outdoors. So yeah, I think it's quite a nice yeah, a nice part of the home that your Sims can just choose where they want to sit down whilst they're eating. Though I kind of regret now, and I might change this in my own gameplay, but there's only one fridge and there's 2 ovens, so I might actually put another fridge where I've put the coffee machine, I believe, in the other corner of the kitchen. Just because I feel like the Sims get, like, you know, they can never, how do I put it, like if one Sim is getting like leftovers from the fridge, no one else can use the fridge. They don't even like queue up for it, they're just like, nope, someone's going there, can't. So yeah, I might put 2 fridges in the kitchen as well. Okay, so now we are on to the master bedroom. This one does have a door to access the outside as well, and I included an outdoor shower, which I'm really happy with, because I don't know, I love how it looks, and also, as I mentioned, that Sim really loves the outdoors, so whenever she showers outside, she gets happy from it, and I think it's just the coolest thing ever. But yeah, so I also made sure that each of the bedrooms have their own skylights, and I think a few of them can see like the sky from their own bed when they're like you know, sleeping and stuff. Not sleeping, but when they're laying in bed. Let's imagine they can lay in bed and look outside. So yeah, I really like that too. But yeah, it's quite a simple room, orange tones to it as well. Not too much going on here though, I would say. I might change the bed though. This one is from the Minimalist pack, I believe, by Logical Sims, which I really enjoy. It's a great pack, but the bed frame, like the, what is it called? The headboard, I think, of the bed, it can't be too close to the mattress, otherwise she can't for some reason get into the bed. So I had some difficulty with that, and now I had to move the mattress back a lot, and it just doesn't look like it's connected anymore to the bed, to the headboard. So I don't know, it just looks a bit strange, so I might change that just as a warning, but maybe I'll use one of the packs that I usually use, like from Peacemaker. Okay, so now we are on to the little girl's room. She's going to be an explorer. I can't wait till she ages up in my own gameplay so that we can go to like Salvadorada and she can do her little, you know, exploring, and yeah, I don't know, it's just gonna be a lot of fun, I think. So a lot of the items used in this room are from the Tiny Travelers pack. It is a CC pack, so again, if you want this build and you like the objects, I will leave the link down below to download it. It's a lovely pack for kids. And yeah, they have this like little tiny archaeology table, and the furniture, like the little wardrobe, is just so beautiful. And this was actually the first time I used the pink swatch from these objects. But yeah, I love how that turned out. It's so girly but still very you know, like explorer oriented, and with the different animals, it came together really well for this sim that I had in mind. And of course I had to add a violin because her mom is very, you know, well, she's a musician. I'm sorry I keep saying that, I know. But yeah, it's just kind of my thought process when I was building it. I wanted her character to come through and for kids to have a little bit of that, so that's why I put that in particular. And yeah, she's got like a nice little desk. She uses that a lot for her homework. She's got a scout board because she is part of the scouts for now until she's finished all of those things. And then the other toys, as I mentioned, they're going to be outside in the sandbox area. They don't have like swings or anything, or monkey bars. I think probably before I upload it, I will add monkey bars. That's quite a nice way for them to improve their motor skills, I believe. So I might do that myself as well, because yeah, motor skills is one of the things that I find quite hard to level up for a child. I find it quite easy to do like social. I mean, that's, yeah, you know, it just does it by itself basically. Don't have to worry too much as long as your kid talks to people. But motor is quite hard. So yeah, maybe I'll add some monkey bars and things like that outside in the sandy area. But yeah, for her I had the idea then for her to do some exploring, maybe while she's a teenager and stuff. And then maybe I kind of want her to like become a vet, but also maybe for her to move to the new world, I think it's Evergreen Harbor, and to maybe try to like change it, you know, to become more of an activist and I don't know. I can see her doing that. I think she's gonna achieve a lot in life. She's a very smart girl, and yeah, so I'm excited to see what she does. And then for the boy, I feel like he's not gonna be as bothered about those things. I feel like he's gonna concentrate a lot more on his career. I think he would think his mom is very successful, very inspirational to him. So I think he would try to also become like, you know, well known, like a celebrity and things like that, and get quite far in that sort of route. So they're going to be very different kids, but in my gameplay they do get along quite well. So yeah, I don't know. As I said, it's just a cute family to play. I'm enjoying it a lot. But yeah, that's kind of the girls' room. Okay, so now we are on to the little sandbox play area outside as well. I did at the time make this more for toddlers, of course, but I will change that around a little bit for when I upload it, because it'll be for 2 kids. And yeah, it's a very small area. It's not too big at all, but as I said, there's a collection of different garden spaces here. It's not just the one. So this one is primarily for the kids, and of course lounge chairs maybe for parents, or just the one single parent to hang out in and look after the kids whilst they're playing. And this area does get a lot of sun, I think, in the afternoon. So can they sunbathe on those chairs? I just don't know a lot of things. But having said that, I did add sunbathing towels upstairs, like on the roof area where the hot tub and things are. So they could sunbathe up there, but yeah, I mean, they can just relax on these lounge chairs either way, can't they? But yeah, I do like this area. I feel like it's a very calm area, and it's one of the more open sort of gardens, as is the back of the house, so don't really have to worry too much about privacy. But I don't know, I quite find it amusing how if you have celebrity sims, then, you know, all of the fans stay outside your house, and I don't know, I quite like that. I like the gameplay of the celebrities, of the Get Famous pack. It is quite amusing. I don't play it for every family, of course, and it gets a bit tiring after a while, but yeah, I don't know, it's just little things that fans do that make me laugh. Like sometimes when they see you, they just collapse and things like that. Yeah, it's quite amusing to me. Here we're just working on the last sort of hallway of the house. Nothing too special, again, as I mentioned, just adding a few objects so it doesn't look too boring and things like that. But yeah, as I mentioned, we'll leave the other bedroom for now, as I've changed that up. It's not really a toddler's room anymore. So when we get to the end of the video, I'll put screenshots of the room as it is now, basically, for when I upload it to the gallery. And here is the outdoor dining area with a grill and a lovely table. Again, it is CC, but yeah, it's one of my favorite like areas in the whole home. It's such a lovely sort of sheltered place, but also there's a lot of greenery, a lot of like candles and lights on the floor. And then what I did is, just outside the fence, I also added like a little fountain. So when you're playing and your Sims are eating outside, if you really zoom in, then you can just hear the water running, and it's just so peaceful. I love that. And if you have like little dinner parties, I feel like that's a nice place to have a meal and stuff. There isn't really a bar in this area. I added one where the swimming pool is, just so it's easier, as you know, it's in the middle of the whole home. But yeah, of course you can move the bar out here too if you prefer. But yeah, it's coming together slowly. I really enjoy this. So I think this garden and the kind of tranquil yoga garden are really my favorite spots of the home. Yeah, I just like how they turned out. They're really nice. Okay, and here is the last little garden space, I guess. This one does have a roof over it, but it is still open. There's just dividers between it. But this connects the hallway to the kitchen. And when you look at, like when you enter the front door and you just look straight on, you can kind of see the outdoors, because yeah, the door is open, of course. So I really like the way that looks. And then here there's just like, I wanted it to look like more like a garden, like to grow plants. Again, the sim that I have in mind, the one that I'm playing as, sorry, she's not really much of a gardener, so I can imagine her just having like a gardener come and look after the plants. But yeah, they grow a lot of plants here, but there's also these 2 swing chairs from the Tiny Travelers pack, which I thought just looks amazing, because just imagine like as a child or even as an adult sitting on them, looking out into the rocks and the mountains of Oasis Springs. And yeah, I don't know, it's just, it was like a fun little area to connect the two. And yeah, the whole thing about this place being, you know, bringing the outdoors in basically. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this as much as I did. It was quite a big speed build video, and of course I hope you guys still enjoyed that. Let me know. I was thinking about making this into 2 parts, but I hope it's okay as 1 part if you prefer these longer videos. And I'll be back very, very soon, guys. So take care. And yeah, the screenshots will be coming up in a little bit. Bye bye.